All right, hey there, Ben here. Apparently, it's not a bad day today here across the area. Some areas did see some thunderstorms earlier this afternoon, but overall, not a bad way to really end off the Easter weekend here. Now, we do have a couple of showers out there. The most of it has still been lingering over towards Pocahontas County. But again, a few spotty showers and over towards Summers County and even parts of Monroe County, seeing a bit of a light shower. But it's nothing like what we saw earlier this afternoon over towards Raleigh County, Fayette County, Greenbrier County. We saw some heavier downpours with some of those storms. And the bigger picture here is we're looking back to the west to see if we see any more development, but right now it's pretty quiet here. So we're likely going to see more really quiet condition for the rest of the evening into the overnight hours. Of course, we got to talk about the chance for some severe thunderstorms. Really starting on your Monday here. It's going to be a very active pattern here setting up for the first week of April. As we're diving into April, we're already starting to see at least a marginal risk for some severe thunderstorms. Now, these are going to be coming out of the west here. So those storms, they're going to move eastward. They could be packing a punch, but by the time they hit our area, they will weaken a bit. But we still could see maybe a gusty wind or even some large hail possibility if those storms manage to maintain itself here. Again, large hail, strong winds, primarily the main threats, flooding, especially in some of those low-lying areas. But again, these are pretty much on the low side right now because I don't expect a widespread event for these severe storms. But if they can maintain itself, we could see a few isolated severe storms tomorrow. But on Tuesday, that actually will start to ramp up here as a cold front comes on through here. And we got some strong upper level winds here that could bring some very strong damaging winds just to our north from west here. Our areas under a slight risk for your Tuesday. But again, monitor the latest conditions for that as well as we get closer to that. Again, all kind of severe weather threats are on the line, at least as of right now. Now, of course, Pocahontas County, we do have a flood watch. We've been seeing a lot of rain for you guys. And again, we continue to see the rain kind of just clip your county here. But for the rest of the area, again, no watches or warnings in terms of flood or any severe weather as of now. We got this frontal boundary, that stall front, been giving those passing rain showers. And yeah, it's been kind of falling over in the same area like Pocahontas County. Been seeing a lot of rain for you guys. And then we got this cold front that's going to be pushing on through for your Tuesday. Couple, maybe some severe weather with this front. So we'll be watching that very carefully for you guys. But then on the backside, wrap around low pressure center. We'll start off with rain on Wednesday, but it'll get colder as we see rain change over to snow for your Thursday. Future cast got temperatures into the 60s and into the 70s for tomorrow. Again, we'll watch over those isolated cells really begin to develop by Monday evening. Again, on Tuesday, we could see more rain, even a couple of thunderstorms across the area with those heavier downpours moving in by Tuesday evening. Extended forecast does show you the stormy weather for the beginning of the week, but then it does get cold for the middle of the week.